Okay, I want to do it in English. Do you know the level? I don't want to miss my turn. You know the level of MLS is different from England or Spain. Mentally, are you prepared to this new challenge in your career?
No, you talked to it about challenge. I mean, I know that some of the guys in the US team don't all play in the MLS, but I think the American players now are playing good football. Myself, we played with Barcelona against Seattle. We also played against the New York Red Bulls coming here on tour. We had a hard time. Sometime on some occasion, they were outplaying us. So I do think it is difficult to compare the two leagues obviously, but I think there are some great players here. It's not a mental thing. I come here to help my teammates and I expect them to help me too. As long as we can have that togetherness and be able to compete as a team, I think we can do whatever. I understand what you're saying, but that's not the way I'm coming here and that's not the approach that I have.
Tim Leonard from The Record.
Hi, Thierry, over to your right. A lot has been made about last season at Barcelona, and obviously you're not starting as much. I'm just wondering, can you assess yourself as a player right now? What do you see as your strengths, and where do you see yourself as a player at almost 33?
Right here with the New York Red Bulls trying to win the title. That's what I can say. Obviously a lot has been said. Sorry, when I was in Barcelona, things that you guys didn't know is I played the first 4 months injured, trying to play for the national team and coming back injured for Barcelona. I think that didn't help. And then after some guys in the meantime were playing well, and then the boss was still putting them on. Sometimes you have to accept the deal of players playing better than you at the time. Having said this, I had the chance again to be part of a team who won the league. The year before we won 6 cups. I was part of this. So I said to you, I'm just waiting now to be able to go out there and representing the New York Red Bulls.
In the back corner there, please.
Yep. Thierry, when did you finally make up your mind that you were going to retire from international? When did you finally make the decision to retire from international football? And what were the reasons behind it, and how much did the events in South Africa play a part in it?
First of all, the event in South Africa didn't play any part of it. I could have announced it before the World Cup. I just didn't want to put that type of, kind of cloud, if I can say, on the top of the team. My decision was taken right before the World Cup. So that's it. Nothing like triggered it, I think it was time for me to stop after the World Cup, so that's what I'm going to do.
Michael Lewis, New York Daily News.
Thierry, welcome to New York. 2 questions. One, the fact that you've visited New York since 1996. What are your impressions about Major League Soccer? And 2, what did Yuri tell you about the Red Bull organization and New York City?
Yuri doesn't talk too much. He's really straightforward and honest. He said to me, go there, you will enjoy it. The fans are great. Obviously, he told me you will love the city. He didn't have to convince me on that one. So it was just like a normal conversation. He didn't tell me more than this. And then the first question, sorry, I didn't remember what you asked me, the first one.
Your impressions of the league since you've been visiting the States since '96.
Well, the league, as I would say, has changed a lot. Obviously, when you see the facility that we are in right now, that tells you a lot. I know some of the teams also have good facilities because we played them on a tour with Barcelona. As I said to you, also speaking with Frederick Lundberg and some guys that I know in the league, they are telling me that things have changed a lot and is getting better. And as we all said, the country, the final of the World Cup was, I think 25 million people watched the final or something like this. I think that's also a sign that football is moving.
Take a few more before we get to breakdowns of individual interviews. In the left, all the way to the back, you've been waiting, sir? Go ahead.
Terry, on behalf of Mayor McDonough and Mayor of Harrison, the home of Red Bull Stadium, we want to welcome you to our community and truly we open our arms to you and we're glad that you're here. And welcome to the New York and Harrison, New Jersey area. And we just want to let you know if there's anything our community can do to make your stay here better, we're all for it. Thank you.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Anyone else before we break up? In the middle? Microphone in the middle there, please. Go ahead. Paul?
Thierry, this league has seen a number of fairly well-known players come through the turnstiles or through the league, from Roberto Donadoni and Hristo Stoichkov in the early years to more recently Beckham and Ljungberg. Has the impression overseas changed among the elite players of what kind of ball is played here?
Well, I don't want to name names, but I can tell you that some of the guys, I know a lot of the guys who would like to come. That speaks volume also. That means the guys are looking at the league to come and play and compete here, you know. So I think you have to thank everybody who's involved to make this league progress. So I would say yes to you. I mean, they see it as a competitive league.
Time for one more before we break. Anyone want to get this in? We've got one more on the far side. Go ahead, please.
On behalf of the Brazilian and Portuguese community, I'm from Francisco Sampo from Brazilian Press. Welcome to our community, but we don't forget French 1998. But we have the Brazilian and Portuguese community, welcome and good luck in the Red Bulls.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just would like to say just something. I mean, I just wanted to thank Football Club Barcelona. They gave me a chance to win everything while I was playing for them. I had a great time there. I wanted to thank the boss that was in charge, Pep Guardiola, Laporta, all the fans, everybody working at the club. They've been great with me. I had a great time. I had a chance to and the opportunity to win the Champions League. So I just wanted to say to all the fans in Barcelona, as they say over there, los culés, that I was thrilled to play for them, and I will never forget my time over there. There you go.
Thierry Henry, thank you. As we previously mentioned, Thierry will conduct interviews in that corner to my left and most of your right, in Spanish, then French, and then he'll finally answer more questions in English again. And the 4 other dignitaries available in the back of the room for individual one-on-one interviews. Thank you. Okay, perfect.